Just got the exhaust in the mail. Unboxing it.
Supposed to be a full exhaust. Let's see what it comes with. Anything coming all the way? Some stickers, a keychain. I think it's just like an end part.
Oh yeah. Come on, the brackets and stuff too, right?
Yeah. You can put that joint right there. Yeah, it's like all the hardware and stuff right here. See the actual exhaust right here. Oh, this one came in a bag and everything.
Oh yeah.
The Blackwidow exhaust bag. Some more clamps. Yeah, it's all crazy. Carbon fiber tip.
Oh yeah.
This joint look good.
That looks nice.
This is what I was telling you about right here. You take out this screw so you can take out the
baffle.
yeah, the baffle.
And it came with the emblem already on it.
Yeah, this one look good. You see what
That's the Drz400 the exhaust on. The 2021. Mainly factory, except the rims. Hold it up. That's the factory exhaust. I believe we just gotta take this cover out. Maybe the passenger foot pad. This cover right here. And then the rest should just slip on. I think it comes with like this pipe. The exhaust and like the bracket to hold it up, which will go like in there. I'll be right back so I can show you guys the disassembly. Few tools that you're gonna need. A little ratchet set. And a key set. There's the oil change today too. Took 2 quarts of 10W40. This brand is EC Star. And this the oil filter right here. I already took the dipstick out. Here for you. I'll just show you guys the whole process. Don't have an oil pan, so I'm just gonna use the plastic bottle. Should work.
Yeah, man, you gotta make it happen.
Taking out this reserve screw first.
Wait, make sure I got it all the right way. Damn, pass me that.
That thing was on there tight.
Before you do this, you gotta remember let the bike run for about 5 minutes so the oil can circulate through. Circulate, my bad. Be easy. Hot as hell right now. Ooh. Holy shit. Well, there's one way to do it. Damn. This shit's
It's all good. Make sure you get them Jones on your Yeezys.
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to just squirt out like that.
Just putting that screw back in so we can move it over to the next one.
Make sure it's nice.
Drain the rest of what the oil left. Drain all that out.
Make sure it's on there tight. Alright. This is a fucking mess. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hose all that shit down after this.
Yeah.
Once we finish draining it out.
Look at all that.
Now we're gonna move over to the second drain, which is right on the bottom of the crankcase. Right here. I need a bigger socket. Probably, let's see if it's a 13. Ooh, 14. Yes, sir, perfect. Might have a little bit of a problem here. Let me try some of this a little bit. See it? Now I got a smaller bottle.
Put a separate bottle under there to catch the rest of the oil. Just gonna leave that one to the side.
Was that the right way? Hold on. Oh, this is loose, right?
Yeah.
I was turning it the wrong way. God damn. Holy shit. Damn.
On there tight.
Yeah, this shit's on there tight as shit.
Probably gonna need like a breaker bar.
Damn. Shit. That is on there tight. There you go. Woo. That joint is on there.
They're gonna come out fast again.
Probably won't be too much out of this one since we already drained the other one. We'll see what happens. And the good thing with the DRZs, they come from the factory with a magnetic drain plug. So right now there's nothing on there, but if you ever look at your drain plug and it's a bunch of little metal shards on there, you might want to get that checked out. Yeah, like I said, not much drains from the crankcase because we already drained out the reserve in the frame. Just let that finish dripping out.
Next we're gonna do the oil filter, but before that, just try to clean up some of that spilled oil on the ground so it doesn't stain. So both of the drain bolts back in. Next is the oil filter. Let that fill up.
You recording? For this next part, I'm going to be removing the oil filter case. So we get down to that oil filter. Don't want to lose that. Put it in my pocket for now.
What size socket is that?
It's a 10mm socket. Don't want to lose any of those. All right, now when you take this off, it's gonna be a spring back there. Oh, got some more oil. It's gonna be a spring. Make sure. There you go, right there. The sink. You always check your O-rings, right? That one's good. This bike only has about 2,200 miles, so we're good on that. And now, to get the actual oil filter up out of there. There you go. Now, if you look in there, you see it's another O-ring back there. We're gonna tilt the bike over this way to get that extra oil out. Tilt it this way. Good. Make an attempt to catch it, which is which can't really work out. But y'all get the idea. You just dry that up.
It's gonna be a mess if you don't got a oil pan.
Yeah. And I don't suggest you do this anywhere that you care about fucking up your payment.
For real.
Now, clean the rest of that out of there. Still dripping a little bit. There we go. Make sure it's all clean. The O-ring in there is still intact. We're good on that. Now, I'm not too sure if this OEM Suzuki oil filter comes with another O-ring, but I'm about to find out. And no, it does not. So you want to put the side with the numbers facing out and the side with the hole facing inward. It catches all the excess oil. So I go ahead, place it in there. It's gonna wiggle around. That's just the way it is. Once you put the casing back on, spring holds it in. Now the casing itself, I want to just dry up the edge. Make sure everything is still intact. Get ready to place it back in. Just try to dry some of this up a little bit. Now, another thing I forgot to mention before taking it off, you see that? Pointing up, that indicator, just to let you know that that part goes facing up, you know, so you don't mix it up and try to put it on backwards or anything like that. You know, that part goes facing up just like that. So now we're gonna get ready to put that back on. Make sure this is all cleaned up. Make sure my O-ring isn't cracked or dried or busted or any of that bullshit. Get ready to put them back in. Alright. Now, back in place. You know, we're just doing it the kind of quick way. Maybe other people out there on YouTube, they're gonna try to do it more thorough and stuff like that, but we're just trying to get the job done. It's nothing fancy about an oil change.
Quick and easy.
Make sure we get these back on.
And tighten them first.
Yeah, you always want to hand tighten your bolts first, especially with something like this that you want to make sure the cover is sitting on straight. You don't want to put it on and then you tighten one side more than the other, and then you leave yourself with a big ass gap on one side and you start leaking all over the place. You ain't gonna be able to ride if that happens. So see, I got everything hand tightened up here now. I'm gonna go back. My trusty little 10 millimeter. I'm gonna use the regular ratchet this time, not the electrical. Tighten them all up by hand. You don't want to go too tight. Just give it about 2 turns each side, one by one. Let me get this one back on. Make sure we do everything equal. That one's already getting tight. That one's pretty tight right there. So is that one. Now you want to make sure it's nice and hand tight. You don't want to go extra crazy and try to continue to tighten it, because you're either gonna strip it or you're just gonna break something. You don't want that happening. So we're just making sure everything's nice and hand tight on this oil filter cover. Nice and simple. Make sure everything nice and tight. Good to go. Right now, about to get ready to start adding our fresh oil in. I left my my funnel in the car, so I gotta improvise. Our old water bottle sitting right here. We're gonna just sit that on there. Crack this oil open. There you go. Now, start adding the fresh oil. It's going to take 2 of these, 2 quarts of 10W40 engine oil. Whenever you do an oil change on a bike, always make sure that it is motorcycle engine oil. It's not the same as a 10W40 for your car. It's completely different, because with the DRZs, I don't know if it's the same as any other bike, but the motor oil lubricates the clutch, the entire crankcase. It lubricates everything. So we already got 1 full quart in there. Let me go grab the other one. Pop the seal on it. Now, adding the other quart. And that right there is just about simple as it gets when it comes down to doing an oil change on your DRZ. Now there's also like a, I forgot exactly where, but somewhere on the bottom of the bike there is an oil screen, but the bike is still basically brand new, and you don't really need to change those as often as you do a regular oil change. So maybe next time we might be changing that out. But for now, regular oil change, swap out the oil filter so it's nice and clean, fresh, and we'll be ready to hit the streets again. Yep, that's about it right there.
Dipstick back in.
Drop the dipstick back in there. And these things are always a headache on these bikes. These DRZs, you gotta like catch it at the right angle so it doesn't cross the threads or anything. There you go, right there. As you cross the threads on one of these, you assed out. You're gonna have to spend the money to get a new one. Wipe off that excess oil on there, and there you got it. Oil change is done. Now I'm gonna turn it on, let the oil circulate. And while we do that, you can also hear how the factory exhaust sounds on a 2021 Drz400 SM. Got that fresh oil in there.
It's cold out here today. This is a cold start.
Look at that oil filter. Dirty and all that. It's no good. You want to be able to treat your bike right, your bike gonna treat you right.
Security things are not driving. Now to take off the side plastics or the passenger front plates. For these right here is a 10mm socket.
Oh no, this is the smaller one.
Right here.
Yeah, there you go.
8mm.
That's the 8.
So for these right here, you'll need an 8mm socket.
And for those down there, I believe is a 12. Let's see what we got here. That's a 10. Crack it loose first. Take that out. Whoa. Let's pull this off real quick. Alright, now this is where those I think that's a hex key for that one. Damn. I'm trying to do this without banging my fingers on something. It's coming loose. Dang. There we go. It's coming out little by little. Wish I had some hex key sockets. Would have made that way easier. Well, I mean, that'll work with what we got right here. Damn. Come on. Let me see if I can do it like this, dude. Damn. It's just a little tight. There Let's see. There you go. Shit. Makes me not want to put it back on. Alright. Now that's that part. We gotta get this right here off. Almost forgot about that one. Man, that will crack right loose. Oh, my neighbors are gonna love this one. Come on. Come here. And there we go. Alright. Now, next one to go is these two right there. Take that heat guard off.
Those are panic keys.
Let's see. Let's see if I can guess the right size. Hell no.
Too big.
Maybe this one? A little too big. Yes. There we go. Ooh. That's way easier than those other ones. Crack both of them loose real quick. Damn. There we go. See if I can get that with my hand. Yeah. There we go. Well, maybe we could we could just take the one off. Leave that one loose. Alright, now this should just twist. I gotta take that off.
X keys for that one too.
Get that out the way. Oh shit.
Got this one in. Had to save a little best wrapping they had there from the factory, but we got fitted right. Put the clamp. That was time for the exhaust piece.
I'm gonna have to flip this clamp around. This goes like big. Oops. Oh, I think that goes. This goes to that hole right there. I think. Yeah, I think so. Let me push that on there. Yeah, like that. So it can line up with that hole.
Yeah.
It's gonna hold right there. Just like that. Now you want to tighten this up right
You
here?
gotta move it a little bit back.
What you mean?
Right? Yeah.
Move what back? Oh, the pipe?
The exhaust piece. Just pull it a little bit towards you. The clamp.
What you mean?
Like it's too far. It's too far this way. You know what I'm saying?
So like
Right
that?
there, yeah. There you go.
Let me tighten that up so that shit can be in place. Alright, let me hold on.
Alright, so we got everything in. Had to clamp it here. Clamped it here. And we had to use the little bracket that comes with it to clamp it here, just to hold it in place. Alright.
10 headaches later, it's finally on.
You guys want to hear the first startup before we put the plastics in?